Welcome to Four Finger Discount, proudly brought to you by the Simpsons Best Moments Facebook page. I am Dando.
And as always, I'm Mitch.
And today we're going to be paying tribute to our favourite Scotsman,
Groundskeeper Willie.
Don't do that accent, we will get in trouble.
I like to offend.
The reason we are doing Willie is for what reason, Mitchell?
Simpsons Trivia Nights are currently over in Scotland, so we thought what better way to pay tribute than to Scotland's most famous Scot this side of William Wallace. So we're going to be counting down our top 10 favourite Groundskeeper Willie moments, but first, this one couldn't quite make it in the top 10, but it is a little tribute just for you guys over in Glasgow.
From the episode Millhouse Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
It won't last. Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Englishmen and Scots, or Welshmen and Scots, or Japanese and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland!
You Scots sure are a contentious people.
You just made an enemy for life!
I don't know whether Scots would appreciate that scene or not.
Well, I think if anything, that scene just proves that the Scots don't appreciate much.
Okay, so let's get into number 10.
Okay, kicking things off from Who Shot Mr. Burns, Part 1.
Yeah, you're lucky you're getting a decent burial. My own father got thrown in the bog. What in the name of St. Ephesiocratus?
The oil well, from the episode Who Shot Mr. Burns, Part 1. It's purely in there for its monumental aspect, isn't it?
Absolutely. Who Shot Mr. Burns was one of the biggest moments that ever occurred on The Simpsons, and it was all kicked off by Groundskeeper Willie discovering the oil well. Were it not for him, no one would have shot Mr. Burns. Favourite time ever wouldn't have existed.
At number 9, from the Joy of Sect.
Oh, you're gonna break like matchsticks. I promise you that.
Hey, I made some Rice Krispie Squares for our hungry deep programmerinos.
Oh, man! You ruined the atmosphere, you daft pansy!
Well, this is my rumpus room.
Don't call it that!
What I like most about that moment is the fact that just a few minutes later, he's actually the one that falls in love with the leader. Even after it's been revealed that he's actually a joke.
Come back! Come back! Willie still loves you, oh great one!
Moving along to number 8, from I Love Lisa.
Well, go ahead. Water it down some more.
My God, man! I've watered her down as far as she'll go. I cannot water no more.
Absolutely love Water Juice, referencing Scotty, one of the other famous Scotsmen from Star Trek. It's the pain and the anguish in Willie's voice that I fucking adore. It's an amazing moment.
One of my personal favourites from Treehouse of Horror, number 6.
I'll strike where you cannot protect them. In their dreams.
This was the first Treehouse of Horror that I ever watched.
Yep.
This one segment, because I missed the first part.
I'd watched a few before this, but this was a groundbreaking moment for Willie to have a whole segment based on him, because it really only ever been 2 or 3 lines in an episode up until that, and really, really well used.
Do you reckon he ever got his shoe back?
Probably not, but it was one of the worst smarches on record.
Yes.
Coming in at number 6, all the way from Season 3 in Radio Bart.
No, why didn't I think of that? Agnes, we've got work to do.
We see a different side of Willie in this episode, don't we?
Yeah, Willie throughout can either be an adversary to Bart and Lisa, or sometimes he can be their ally. This was a real moment where we see Willie
Show compassion.
showing compassion, just doing the right thing. It's also one of the first times we see Willie rip his shirt off.
I think it is the first time.
Springing to action.
He's a sexy beast.
At number 5, from Bart's Girlfriend.
There's no more than what God gave me, you Puritan pukes.
First time I ever saw a male ass on my TV screen.
Yeah. Outside of Braveheart.
In the 4th position, from Marge Gets a Job.
Don't feel bad for losing. I was wrestling wolves back when you were at your mother's teat.
Once again, Willie comes to the rescue of Bart.
Willie saves the day.
He always saves the day, and this wolf did not appreciate it.
No. It's such a great moment as well of Willie being the only person strong enough to take the wolf down. Again, just this Herculean strength that Willie has.
At number 3, from Season 10, Lard of the Dance.
Don't be daft. I was born in what the... My retirement grease! No! You thieving grease pundits! I'll kill ya!
I love that Willie plans to retire based off grease.
Based off grease money.
yeah.
Get your money out of blue chips, people.
Yeah.
Get it into grease.
taking the number 2 position from Treehouse of Horror 5.
Hold on, kids! I'm coming to rescue the lot of you! Ow! Ugh, I'm bad at this.
This is one of the most memorable lines of Willie in the history of The Simpsons, I think.
Yeah, and
It's
probably
simple.
one of the best Treehouse of Horror moments of all time.
Yeah, it's got the story arc of Willie throughout the entire episode,
Yeah.
and that episode just nails it. 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, done the first time,
Yeah.
it's a shock. Done the second time, you go, oh, they've referenced that. And then the third time just brings it home. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's perfect that Skinner's the one that hits him as well.
Yeah.
And coming in at number 1, the 100th episode of The Simpsons, Season 5, Episode 19, Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song.
Lunch, Lady Doris. Have you got any grease?
Yes, yes we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
If you watch The Simpsons, even if you're not a super fan like us, everyone knows this quote.
Everybody ever
Yeah.
knows this quote. The way Lunch Lady Doris she has no response to it at all.
Okie dokie.
This hulking Scotsman that's just requested to be greased up.
So we hope you enjoy the top 10 best Willie moments of all time. Comment below, tell us what you think of the list, whether there's something we left out that you think we should have included. Also, check out the Four Finger Discount podcast because it's pretty awesome, isn't it, man?
We're having a great time, guys. We're really loving the feedback that we're getting from it. So please listen, please subscribe, and until next time. What the hell was that?